I'd like to use 460 days worth of my paid time off before I resign.
Matthew, did you take a close look at our company policy? I know he's misunderstanding how it works.
Trouble Busters!
I won tickets to Troubleland by raffle. You've got some serious luck. I've only been to the one in California when my younger boyfriend treated me to a trip. Really? Oh, what a shame. Helen, she's trying to brag to you right now. What? I didn't realize it because I wasn't envying her at all. My name is Helen. I'm a sales department manager who enjoys work every day. However, there is one team member whom I've been concerned about recently. Matthew, will you please take care of this?
Oh, snap! I guess I'll have to take care of my current task later.
Will you tell me what tasks you were taking care of?
I'm always at my desk every day after I get to work, right?
I wanted you to handle some sales tasks too.
Why are you making it sound as if I don't do that already?
I'm sorry.
I'd like to use 460 days worth of my paid time off before I resign.
What? Why all of a sudden?
I've been thinking about it ever since you were promoted to a manager.
Did you say 460 days worth?
For the 23 years of my tenure.
Hold on a second, I have never had anyone who requested 460 days worth of vacation.
Even if you haven't heard of it before, it's something that's allowed according to our company policy.
But then, this is way too sudden. We'd have to transition your work to others too.
I don't have anything to transition to others.
But I guess he hasn't been handling anything to transition.
So that's it. I'd like to excuse myself at this time.
Wait, Matthew! Oh God, what do I do? I can't possibly report this to the upper management. Why did he have to do this? The first thing after I was promoted. I understand that he's been working here for longer than but all he does is browse the internet every day after he comes to work. Ugh, what am I supposed to do? The other day...
Helen, how are the sales in your department?
We'll make sure we make it up next month, so if you can kindly be patient with my team. Matthew happened to be transferred to this department as I was getting promoted to become the manager here, and my boss thinks that I'm the one who's been slacking. Ugh. Besides, does he really think he can take a 460-day vacation? I can't let him do as he wishes. I am not letting him get away with this. Trouble Busters!
Helen, I need you to approve my 460-day vacation. I went to talk to HR earlier, but they had no clue what I was talking about.
Matthew, did you take a close look at our company policy? I know he's misunderstanding how it works.
I told you earlier too, but I'm making this request after confirming our company policy. Here, it says right here, that the paid time off is granted accordingly to the labor laws.
That's why I can't approve your time off request.
No, that's why I'm trying to show you this company policy. Here, it says, in case of resignation, any unused paid leave may be fully used up before the final working day. It says right here.
You're right, but it should also state that if the paid leave isn't used within 2 years of accrual, it will be voided. This is part of the labor law.
And of course, that's such basic knowledge, and I know that. And that's why I've always been using it within 2 years after I accrued them.
This means that you have already used all that you accrued until the most recent 2 years, so you won't have any paid leave left.
You don't get it, do you?
I believe you're the one who's not getting it, Matthew.
What? Just because you're the department manager, it doesn't make it okay for you to be acting so rude. I'm going to call the Labor Standards Office right now to confirm this. You better approve it after.
Seeing how you look right now, you probably got an answer that you weren't expecting.
Ma'am?
In case of resignation, any unused paid leave may be fully used up before the final working day. You only read this portion of the company policy and probably thought that you get to use all the paid leave that you never used in the past, right?
No, that's not true. The company policy isn't clear enough. So, I want you to forget about everything we said earlier.
What do you mean by that?
I'm going to continue coming to work like I normally do.
That's not going to be okay.
You still have the letter of resignation with you, right?
I already processed it with HR right away.
That's too quick. You were supposed to let it sit on your desk for a few days.
You looked quite serious as you brought it, so I had no choice.
That's not even true. I need you to take it back from HR as soon as possible.
I can't do that. I'm sure your LOR has already been processed by now.
What?
I recommend you ask questions to others if there's anything you don't understand about the company policy at your next workplace.
How dare you? I love working at this company. While everyone else went out looking for a new job, I chose to stay here. I care for this company more than anyone else. Don't you think you should be stopping me from leaving this company?
I'm sorry to tell you this when you're glorifying your feelings towards this company, but I have enough reasons why I can't stop you from resigning.
I see. I'd like to hear what those reasons are.
Matthew, what have you been doing every day at your desk after you come to work?
Why are you asking? I always been sitting at my desk as I do work. I'm sure you saw me doing work every day, ever since you became a department manager.
You mean I saw you surfing on the internet and going to other departments to socialize with others, right?
What are you talking about?
Oh, I didn't literally mean it when I said surfing, okay?
I know that. Look, we work for sales, right? It's normal for us to be browsing the internet first thing in the morning. Everyone does it too.
Sure, we all have research to do, but then, Matthew, that's almost the only thing you ever do when you're there. You're always searching on Trugle.
You're misunderstanding something. I'd like you to stop falsely accusing me like this.
We work for sales, so we should all be visiting our clients' offices, but you don't really do that.
That's not always necessary. We all have different working styles. As a manager, it's your job to trust your team.
You always claim what you believe to be entitled to, but you need to do your job for what our company pays you to do.
I said, I've been doing my research for the sake of my sales job.
I'm sorry, but I'm going to have to take a look at your search history.
What? Right now?
I'm going to do that right now.
How rude! This is an invasion of privacy.
Haven't you been aware that you're not allowed to use our company's computer for personal use?
What? What was that it said?
We had too many team members searching up personal matters during their working hours, so that policy was added to our handbook a few years ago.
She's not going to find anything. I deleted everything already.
I knew you were using this computer for personal use. I am finding so many past searches.
What? No way! Wait, what? Why?
Oh, are you wondering why I was able to see them when you thought you deleted the search history?
Stop reading my mind out loud. What's going on?
I asked the system department to take a look at your search history.
What?
Even if you delete the search history on your computer, your search history will still be left on the company's server. I can see when and what you searched for. If only you were honest with me, I wouldn't have had to take a look at your search history.
Let me tell you then. Everything that you see in that search history was necessarily for me to find the right places to have a meeting with my clients. The laser hair removal was something I needed to look up to do my job too.
Was that what you were searching for? I had no idea. By the way, which client were you taking out to these restaurants?
That's none of your business.
Yes, it is. If you're going to call it work, you must have requested reimbursement for it, right?
Yes, I did that.
In that case, will you tell me more details?
It was with Buster's Corporation.
What? That's such a large company. Oh, wow. Did you have connections with that company? Why didn't you tell us sooner?
I tried telling you, but they said they wanted me to hold off on telling anyone on our end.
What was the name of the person who was representing Buster Corporation that you saw?
Huh? No, it was John.
John. Was it John Smith?
That's right. His name was something like that.
Do you have his business card?
Why don't we exchange business cards in our current era?
In that case, can I have that person's contact information?
Why would I do that? He's my client. You're not entitled to have his contact information.
I'm part of the sales team. I believe I have all the right in the world to be shared with your client's information.
Is that what it says in the company policy?
What?
Do we have a company policy that states that I need to disclose all of my clients' information?
That's not what it says, but...
In that case, I don't need to, do I?
Well...
Either way, I like to take back my resignation. What? It's already processed.
That's right. I believe it'll be challenging for you to take it back at this point.
Oh, Connor, please. I need you to do something about this. I thought we were friends.
Even if you were my friend, I can't do what I can't do. I need you to understand.
Oh.
What? Why are you here, Matthew?
Oh, what's the matter?
I thought you resigned.
Resign? What are you talking about?
What's going on? I thought your resignation was already being processed.
That's not true. If you think I'm lying, why don't you go confirm with HR?
Is what Matthew said true?
Well, his LOR went missing. The data that we were processing is gone too. I'm not sure what happened. I asked around, but no one knows what happened.
Connor, were you the one handling his resignation?
Yes, and I'm sure I left the LOR inside my drawer over here. Did I give it to anyone? My lottery tickets are missing too.
Maybe someone stole them from your desk.
I'm afraid that might be the possibility. The lottery tickets were worth $100,000.
$100K? Did you ever tell anyone about that?
No, I don't recall. But maybe when I was drunk, I ended up talking about it.
I think you should confirm what happened.
Do you know who this is?
I can't tell.
We kind of have an idea, but we can't really see him clearly in the video.
Maybe we should ask him straight up.
What do you guys both want from me?
Matthew, do you recognize who this is?
Why are you asking me? Oh, are you accusing me that the person in the video might be me?
No, we're asking everyone to see if anyone recognizes this person.
How should I know? Besides, I'd never act like this thief.
Connor, did you say that the desk drawer was locked?
Yes, it was locked securely.
Maybe you forgot to lock it. I heard there's been someone stealing other people's belongings in our office recently.
Well, I wonder why the LOR was the only thing that was stolen.
Maybe they happened to steal my LOR by accident.
Oh, did you just admit that the LOR existed?
Huh? What?
You said my LOR, right?
Did I say that? Oh, I'm sorry. I have a habit of saying the word my before I say any words.
Stop with that obvious lie.
Matthew, I'm sure you don't want to continue lying like this.
No comment.
Ugh, you're pouting like a child again.
Okay then, I think you should give him back the lottery tickets at the least.
Oh, I don't want those lottery tickets anymore.
Why is that?
I was supposed to claim the prize within a year, but it's already been past that period, and I can't claim it any longer.
What? But it said it was valid until 2024.
How do you know that?
I never told anyone about when I had to claim it by.
Huh? Oh, don't you remember? We were out drinking together. You said that you had to claim it by 2024. Maybe you don't remember because you were too drunk.
I was drinking virgin cocktails.
What?
There's no way he would forget things after drinking too many virgin cocktails, right? Matthew, you must have been the person who stole the LOR.
Okay, fine. I admit it. I submitted my LOR. But then, Helen, everything was your fault.
What? Me? Why are you pointing a finger at me as if I'm the culprit of a crime?
I have a point, though. If only the company policy were a lot clearer, I wouldn't have required a 460-day vacation.
It's impossible to list everything in the company policy according to the labor laws, should suffice stating the policy.
But you should have explained everything to me before you accepted the LOR from me.
If you had any questions, you should have asked, but you submitted your LOR before you even asked any questions.
You should have asked if I had any questions or if I was sure about it.
I'm sorry if I wasn't approachable for you to be asking questions, but Matthew, you were responsible in reporting anything that pertains to your work as a member of the team.
I've been sending you daily reports. Have you even read them?
I have, but you copied and pasted the newest daily report from the previous day every day.
What? I wasn't copying and pasting.
You also wrote things like, I was able to enjoy coffee at the start of my work because I got here half an hour early, and my department manager is younger than me. There aren't any reports about your work, but they're just about your day.
What's wrong with that?
You had nothing to write because you weren't handling any clients, so you had no choice but to write about how your day was.
I also reported I had a business meal with my client too.
I understand that having a business meal is one of your jobs to do, but I wish you had listed what exactly was being talked about during those meetings too.
In that case, you should have told me. Either way, I'm going to continue working at this company as I always have.
You can't do that because you already resigned.
I thought my resignation wasn't supposed to be valid any longer. The data that was being processed was wiped out too, right?
We talked to the system department and they were able to regenerate the data.
What?
So it is what it is.
Hold on a second. What am I supposed to do now?
That's for you to decide.
I'm going to report this incident to the Labor Standards Office.
Go ahead.
You're so confident, but just wait and see.
Nothing you can do.
What? Why? I was treated so poorly.
Nothing you can do.
Jeez, you don't get it, do you? I'm gonna sue you too.
What? Nothing you can do.
Oh, that was quick. Did you go to
I'm so sorry.
what?
I'll apologize for now. So, I need you to forget about what happened this time.
Forget? I can't possibly forget about it. Besides, you're apologizing for now?
I have a lot of connections because I've been with this company for such a long time. I'll generate more sales to make up for this.
In that case, please tell me your precise action plans in order for you to generate more sales.
I can think about that later.
You're saying that because you're confident in driving more sales, right?
Of course. Most clients I got to make connections with are from large companies. Actually, I've always contributed greatly to this company. I'm such an asset to the company, you guys should have made a special accommodation and make my 460-day vacation.
Sitting at the desk isn't what your job is. Most people work hard to achieve their goals, but you've been getting paid to do nothing all this time. Aren't you ashamed of yourself?
You don't get it.
What?
You were promoted to be a manager at such a young age. You're an elite, and you'll never understand how I feel.
Did you really think it was so easy for me? Besides, I'm not an elite. I haven't even graduated from college.
What? That can't be possible.
I really wanted to work for this company, so I came in for an interview so many times until I finally got this job. I've never taken my job for granted. Matthew, it's important to know what your rights are as a worker. But before you do that, you need to fulfill your responsibilities as an employee before you entitle yourself to those rights. Make sure you do what you've got to do before you ever claim your rights when you get a new job.
Wait, hold on. I need you to give me one last chance.
Matthew's LOR was processed properly after that. He was charged with theft for breaking open Connor, the HR manager's desk drawer, to steal his LOR and the lottery tickets. Despite us thinking he'd finally reflect on his actions in prison, he still stayed a slacker. He would only claim the rights he believes that he's entitled to, and the correctional officers are always troubled by him. As for me, I was able to reunite with the person that I've always wanted to see again. Hello, everyone. My name is Melanie, and I've been newly assigned to the sales department. What? Melanie? Oh my. Is that you, Helen? I'll see you again, Melanie. Oh, for sure. I was astonished by fate. Maybe something good will always happen after you overcome a challenge. Trouble Busters!
What do you think? The meat I sell here is delicious, eh?
In my house, the wife's job is to cook the meat, sir, so I've only ever smelled it.
What?
Now then, let's begin our weekly barbecue party.
Melanie, cook the meat before Mom declares it commenced. Honestly.
Yes, sir. Right away, sir. I'm so sorry, sir.
Hey, Melanie dear, I don't eat any food. Bring me a bowl of lettuce.
Oh, lettuce.
Bring the gochujang too. And don't forget the lemon juice and black pepper.
My name is Melanie, and I'm 30 years old. I may appear plain and dull, but I'm happy to announce that I've accomplished something grand this spring. I got married to Maxwell, who I'd been dating for half a year, and we ended up living at his parents' house. But it is literally a living hell. Once I opened the lid, Maxwell revealed himself to be a true mama's boy, and...
What are you muttering about? Children from families with little money seem to be good at playing alone without spending any money, I see.
Oh, Mrs. Adams. No, ma'am, nothing's wrong.
Have you finished cleaning the mansion? Doing laundry for the whole family, de-weeding the garden, and washing the car,
Yes, ma'am, everything's done.
I'll check them for you then. Go shopping in the meantime.
Yes, ma'am, preparing for the barbecue party this weekend, are we, ma'am?
Should go without saying. Now go quickly.
Right away, ma'am. Barbecue parties are held in my in-laws' house almost every week. During the party, I was having a lot of trouble tending to Maxwell and his family, while also tending to the cooking meat. It's always like this. Oh, this package? It's for me, and it's from home. Top-ranked Wagyu beef. Oh, wow, I'm so honored. I'm sorry I complained, but Mom thought to cheer me up. Wow, I'm so happy. With this, I burst into tears as I touched my mom's kindness.
Oh, some delicious-looking meat you got there. I don't know which household this is from, but they sure know how to make a woman happy. Let's cook it and eat it for lunch.
Mrs. Adams, that meat is from... The meat that came from my darling mother was also eaten by Mrs. Adams, leaving me with nothing but lard.
It really was an awesome ensemble. Now for the rest of the meat.
I can finally eat some.
Josephine, darling.
Ah, Josephine, our love. You eat the rest, okay?
For next week, how about we go to our usual high-end barbecue restaurant for the first time in a while?
Yay! Melanie, don't forget to make a reservation, yeah?
Yes, sir. Hello, Mr. Biggins. Welcome.
Ah, Melanie, my dear. Shopping as usual, are we?
Yes, sir, and I've also come to make a reservation for next Saturday.
Thanks for everything, my dear. The meat I sell here is delicious, eh?
At my house, the wife's job is to cook the meat, sir, so I've only ever smelled it.
What? That's hard to believe, dear.
The family you married into is the family of a famous vocal music teacher, isn't it? Yes, the whole family loves barbecue, and I'm basically a maid there whose purpose is tending to them while they eat and drink.
What in the world?
Go on, I want to know more. I spoke in as much detail as I could about how I was being treated by my in-laws.
I can't believe it. I can never forgive them for treating you, the wife, like that.
Totally so, my dear. The fact that they're regulars here doesn't matter. That's fricked up.
Oh, I know. I have a good idea. Boss Biggins, can you help me?
I'll do anything, Helen, dear.
Unforgivable. Troublebusters initiate.
And the day of the barbecue party at a high-end restaurant finally arrived. All three Adams and their tentacular hearts were very excited about the all-you-can-drink, all-you-can-eat service, with the whole first floor reserved for them only.
Hey, Melanie, you know who will be today's barbecue maestro tonight, right? You're gonna carefully cook all 6 damn sides of the thick meat, alright?
Yes, sir. As you wish, sir.
One side, one lifetime of dedication. Don't forget about adjusting the firepower either, eh?
I'll do my best, sir.
Order 3 servings each of short ribs, tongue, top loin, and top blade. Also add lemon juice.
Yes, ma'am.
What do you think, folks? My meat is delicious, ain't it, eh?
I'm in charge of cooking everything today, so I'm just enjoying the smell, sir.
Oh, that's not true, Melanie dear.
You're also enjoying the sound of the meat sizzling on the grill, my dear.
Oh, Henry, that's not it. That only makes it sound like we're not feeding you properly.
But isn't that simply so? You only think of me as part of the barbecue restaurant menu item anyway, right?
Calm down, Melanie. Think about public appearance, why don't you?
And also, think about what will happen to you after we get home, eh?
I can't take it anymore. Henry Adams, Lydia Adams, and Maxwell Adams, you three have never treated me, the wife of the family, well. All you only see in me is nothing more than a disposable grill.
Thought I told you to calm down. It's true, I can certainly be harsh on you, but all of that is merely a test to become a member of our family in the truest sense. I always tell you that, don't I?
True, true. I'm sure you'll be confused by the fact that you're not used to it.
It's so shameful as your husband to see you unilaterally blame other people for you not being able to fit in with the customs of the upper class. This is how I can pretty much get your background spot on.
Henry, Maxwell, remember, no matter how true it is, you don't just say it as it is. Melanie will be hurt. Sugarcoat these words, say them in a kindly tone.
It's not like we're very rich anyway.
What a terrible thing to say. I had no idea that your house was such a lawless island of toxicity, Lady Adams. I'm really shocked. And who are you?
My name is Helen and I work here part-time as a clerk. Actually, I used to want to be a singer. There were times when I wanted to receive guidance from you as a mentor. However, the lessons are expensive and I can't afford them.
Oh, that's right. Only a select few people can take my lessons, dearie. Unless you're the son or daughter of a rich family born into the upper class, it is very, very difficult.
You are allowed to live in the home of such a super upper class family, Melanie. This is outrageous! I cannot believe what my ears are hearing.
Mr. Biggins, what have you been saying this past few minutes, eh? Are you trying to meddle in our family's policies? Business is possible for you because of regulars like us, right? Am I wrong?
Truly so. You ought to remember who you owe the fact that you're able to run a high-class barbecue restaurant.
Maybe it's because of the super upper-class citizens like us. In a sense, you are also on our barbecue menu.
What a terrible way to say so. You really have the guts to say such terrible words in such a loud voice. So this is the family of a renowned vocal music teacher, eh?
Call it what you will. I had no idea that the manager of this restaurant was so disrespectful.
Your job around here is to keep your mouth shut as you give out the meat, but you insist on meddling in others' affairs.
I'm gonna post so much bad stuff on the internet about you, Piggins, and you better look forward to the backlash. This store might be a vacant lot in 6 months.
I understand. This is very unfortunate. Did you hear that, everyone? This is the true identity of your teacher and her family.
What?
Would come down from the second floor, but several female college students. All of them were elegantly dressed, indicating they were born into high-end families.
Dear students.
That's right, ma'am. May I present all the university's vocal majors? Actually, the second floor was reserved exclusively for them today, you see. Many of them are perhaps taking private lessons from you, Master Adams. Your very penetrative voice could be heard clearly up to the second floor, Master Adams. I was completely disillusioned. You seem to be dividing people into the upper class, and anything below that are writhing maggots.
I can't help feel sorry for that lady over there, truly. Hello, everyone. I'm sorry, but it seems that this is a complete misunderstanding. Now that I think about it, I've never shown off my interactions with my daughter-in-law in front of anyone.
Mrs. Adams?
As I mentioned earlier, this is merely a sort of test. One to truly become part of our family. Unthinkable. I only acted out a terrible heart. And the terrible words were all an act as well.
The same goes for us, everyone. We think of Melanie as an important member of our family, which is why we use harsh words on purpose. Why? Because we want her to grow stronger as a suitable wife for our son. Right, Maxwell, son?
Yes. It's all for the sake of Melanie.
I'm sorry, Master, but nothing you or your family says sounds plausible to us.
What?
Even if that were true, that you were willing to give in after so long and eventually care for Melanie, I seriously question the kind of growth you are trying to encourage with such harsh language. I'm with you. I think there's something seriously wrong with the idea that if you bombard someone with brutal language, they'll become stronger. Also, there is something hard to overlook about your attitude toward the store manager here. That was most certainly an attack and nothing else. Completely different from educating your own family, is it not? I agree. Sounded like she was using her strong position as a regular customer to the store to threaten the kind manager. I don't think it's anything other than a threat what Mr. Maxwell here said. The store might be a vacant lot in 6 months.
Everyone, let's just calm down, please. We cannot stay calm, Lydia. We will proceed with contacting your family, the university, and the police and take this matter seriously.
I also plan to tell my parents everything I saw and heard here tonight.
Wait a second. Isn't that kind of a threat also? Your parents are all powerful people in the worlds of business and politics, are they not?
And don't forget we're powerful in the media as well.
That's the point. That's exactly the point. If you inadvertently propagate the situation, we're quite likely to suffer tremendously, don't you think? Aren't you all threatening me and my family right now?
Oh, that mother-in-law of mine is panicking. What a marvelous sight. But why should you be upset if you truly do believe that none of you is at fault here? I believe you ought to remain calm. Even more so, I think you should openly declare your thoughts to the public.
But if I do that...
If you do that... What, Lydia? What if you do that? I'd very much love to hear what you think will happen. Your reputation will be ruined. You'll be dismissed as a voice instructor. You'll lose your students who attend your classes. No one will hire you for collaborations. Your relationship with your neighbors will deteriorate. This is so strange. What are you afraid of, Lydia? Do you believe that you, who uses harsh words on purpose, probably think that you are not in the wrong? Miss Melanie? Yes, miss? A pleasure to meet you. My father is a renowned lawyer. I hear he's often consulted on lawsuits, especially those related to marital problems. I see. And about marital trouble, what exactly does that refer to? For example, any form of harassment within the family, psychological, physical, financial.
Hey, wait a minute! Don't tell me you think I've been abusing Melanie of anything like that, eh?
Oh, no. I'm not saying that. Moreover, from the way you are acting right now, it seems that you have no awareness of how you're harassing her, if you are.
I don't! Like hell I do, woman. I mean, yes, that is all a kind of method for training Melanie.
It doesn't matter if it's a method or something. In things to be said, there are good things and there are unacceptable things. The moment you hurt someone, you are guilty at that point.
Can I seriously be receiving psychological harassment on a daily basis?
If that is the case, you can demand alimony from your husband, Miss Melanie. However, you will need solid evidence to prove that you were being harassed. Diaries, audio recordings, video footage.
I do. I have a habit of keeping diaries, you see, and whenever I experience something difficult or sad, I always write it down and release my stress. I always record what was said to me so I don't forget what was said.
What the? Melanie, you were all of that shit? Maxwell, get the hell home and get her things ready. Got it, Dad.
Wait a second. Get my things ready for what exactly? You're not gonna say confiscate it, right?
Move! I'm just gonna see what kind of diary it is.
Stop this. What is my damn privacy to you, Maxwell? Also, I write my diary on my phone and save it to the cloud so no one can get rid of it easily.
What the?
So you do actually have some awareness of how you've been tormenting me with psychological harassment. I can't believe it. I'm done now. I'm done. We're getting a divorce. I can't freaking live with a family like this anymore.
I think that's for the best, too. If you have any intention of filing a lawsuit, I'd be happy to tell my father to be your advisor. Please let me know.
We're going to report everything we experienced today to the university and formally request that you're dismissed of occupation.
What kind of teacher you learn from is very important after all. If the university is slow to respond, let's start a petition to collect signatures calling for your dismissal. Wait a minute! Everyone, please! Wait!
I'm thinking of summarizing this incident into a series of facts and raise the issue on internet news. Miss Melanie, may I ask that you please provide us with the data of your diary to the extent you deem possible?
Yes, ma'am. Happy to oblige.
Wait! Please! You got me. I admit to my wrongdoings. I'm sorry.
Mrs. Adams.
Could you please keep what happened here today a secret kept between those present here tonight? I'll pay any amount of money. Any amount. Please. Please.
Bribery?
Even Jesus himself has abandoned you.
Henry, Maxwell, show your sincere regret. Come on now, hurry up.
Huh?
Melanie, dear, I'm so sorry for everything. From now on, I promise I'll cherish you as a mother-in-law.
Melanie, my dear, let's eat the best meat around sometime soon, okay? Would you like that? Better yet, I'll even let you have the rarest of all meats, whatever that is. That's it. That's a good idea. Melanie, I was so wrong. Forgive me. I vowed to protect you for the rest of my life.
Your apologies have less value than meat burnt to charred charcoal. I bestow upon you my punishment. Burn in the 9 circles of hell. After that, with the help of Mr. Linus Sherman, lawyer and father to Miss Tanya Sherman, a formal divorce was issued, and I was paid a large amount of money. All the students present that evening acted quickly. My ex-mother-in-law lost her social credibility, and she lost her job as a vocal instructor at the university, and was scorned by all the students taking her vocal lessons. The students still come to the high-end barbecue restaurant from time to tell Helen the tidings of Lydia Adams and her family.
Apparently, despite her source of income being cut off, she cannot lower her standard of living and seems to be depleting her savings at an alarming rate.
There are 2 parasites sucking up more resources from her, too. Good riddance, truly.
What will you do now, Melanie?
I've received a good deal of alimony, so I'm thinking of living a leisurely life for a while so I can heal my emotional wounds well. Oh, I know. If you don't mind, would you like to have dinner together tonight?
Good idea. Let's go.
I've had some terrible experiences with my late family, but I haven't given up on life. Let's eat something delicious and do our best tomorrow. Troublebusters.
My furniture. All my furniture's gone!
Could this be a burglary?
No, I told her she could come stay with us, and I gave her a spare key.
Oh, that was so much fun. Hawaii is the best.
For sure. That whole week went by so quickly, eh?
My name is Helen, and I'm a 30-year-old housewife. I married my husband Seth 5 years ago. Seth is an ordinary office worker. Nothing special, nothing mediocre. Although he had an average annual income, we lived a happy married life together while saving money for our future children. We were visiting Hawaii on a trip to commemorate our 5th wedding anniversary, and today was the day we returned home. We're finally home. What's this? What is this?
Huh? What's wrong? Wait a sec. What the?
We were speechless when we saw the scenery in the living room had completely changed. I was certain I had cleaned before we left for Hawaii, but someone had clearly broken into our house. More accurately, assorted remains of food were strewn about as if the people had been living there for several days. Wait a minute. What? It's gone? It's gone?
What's gone, Helen?
The furniture. My furniture is gone.
Your furniture?
My favorite face washing machine, my hairdryer, my humidifier. Could this be a burglary?
No.
We need to report this to the police right now, Seth.
There's no need for that.
Seth, darling, welcome back. Miss Allison? Her name is Allison, and she's Seth's younger sister and a university student in her second year. Seth is far older than her, and perhaps that contributed to their good relationship, which was devoid of arguments.
We're home. But listen, I say this every single time, but you could clean up even a little, you know?
I'm so sorry. I was pretty bored, so I invited friends over and had a party, and I didn't have time to clean up. Party? Seth, could you maybe explain some things to me?
Yes, sure. I told dear Allison she could stay at our place while we were on a trip, and gave her a spare key of ours.
What? Why would you do that? You do know I'm currently commuting to school from home, right? Honestly, it's a lot of trouble, so when I told Seth about my predicament, he said I could just commute from here.
Well, she's a really cute little sister to you too, Helen, right? I don't think we'd be able to abandon her when she's in trouble.
Yes, that's true enough.
Do you have something you want to say?
Well, I have no objection to her staying here, but I think it's outrageous for her to use my things without my permission and leave our house a mess. The fact that she's my sister-in-law doesn't matter. It goes against convention for sure. What? No, I'm sorry. I can't believe I'm a woman without common sense. What? Oh, no, dear, that's not what I meant.
Oh, Allison, don't cry. It's all right. Helen, apologize to her now.
What? Me? Apologize?
But of course. It's only natural. Allison was hurt because you said she was a woman without common sense. Oh, are you okay, Allison?
Yeah. As an only child, I'm extremely jealous of siblings like Seth and Allison who get along so well. But in reality, the love these two had for each other was eerie. Borderline taboo, to be frank. Seth is usually a kind gentleman, but whenever Allison was involved, he somehow always prioritized her over me. Because of that, I naturally started to have some sort of resentment towards his sister.
Apologize now.
I will not! I'm not at fault this time. In the first place, this place is yours indeed, but it's also mine, you know. Why didn't you consult me?
And who, pray tell, do you think is paying for the mortgage on this house?
What? That would be...
Who, pray tell, is working hard and getting paid to survive?
You, Seth.
So you do understand. In other words, this house is mine and mine only.
What the hell is that tone?
Because, Helen, you won't be able to return to society anymore now, can you?
What? Why, Seth? Is something wrong with her?
Helen's never properly worked, you know, Allison. I mean that no one, literally no one, will hire a woman over 30 without a verifiable track record.
There's no demand for it. This is cruel. You two are ganging up on me. I was at my limit when it came to my husband suddenly turning into a completely different person in front of my sister-in-law and repeating psychological harassment towards me. His kindness superficial. I didn't even want to think about his true self. Then I ran to my room to calm myself down, but that's when the real chaos began. What the? No way. No, please. A natural space to induce the calm of mind, with bright sunlight shining in through the window, lovely enough that you might just hear a chirping bird at midnight. After, the interior was all pink and leopard spotted, and the sunlight banished because the closed pitch-black curtains giving the space a very psychedelic atmosphere. No, this is not a prank video for YouTube. There's just no way. She even used my clothes and makeup and lotions without my permission. At that moment, I suddenly noticed something. Don't tell me! Wait. No! Where did you put it? I ran down the stairs in a violent panic and questioned Allison. Hey, what the hell is that room? And you even freaking used my clothes and makeup and lotions without my permission. Aw, that's because your clothes were all branded pieces of fashion. And there were a lot of them that were too cute. I usually only wear my regular clothes, much like my outfit right now. But it's still no excuse for wearing other people's clothes without permission.
How about you try to understand a little bit about young women's feelings, eh? You had a time when you were in your lively 20s, right? Didn't you want to wear nice clothes that older women wear despite the fact you didn't have money?
I understand that feeling, but thanks. You know, Seth, darling, is the type of guy who's still really popular with younger women.
Oh, really?
You're 20s. You're young. No. That's not what I want to ask. I guess that's fine.
Wait, no it's not. What about my accessories?
Oh, I sold them all.
Huh? Sold them. All of them.
Yep, everything.
Why would you sell them?
Aw, because they weren't to my liking. So I sold them all, and I used that money to buy the accessories I wanted. Look, Seth, aren't these earrings cute?
Oh, you look good in literally everything, Allison.
What happened to that ring?
That ring?
A ring with a red ruby on it.
Ah, that ring. I sold that too, of course. After all, he offered me $2,000 for it.
Damn, you really sold it at a very high price, Allison.
Maybe it was because I was looking young and attractive. The fact the clerk was a woman who had a strange laugh is a bit of a downer, though.
You pricks. You better pay for all of this.
Hold on, Miss Helen. Anything wrong? If you make that angry face, I'll get even more fine wrinkles, you know.
Hey, don't show me anymore. God damn.
That ring. Hold on, are you gonna cry? Oh no, what should I do, Seth? Helen's gonna cry, see?
It's your fault for forgetting Allison exists, Helen. You crying is frickin' unreasonable.
I will report this to the police.
What?
Report? To the police?
Frickin' enough, Helen. I just lent your room to my little sister.
No, Seth. This is theft. Flat out theft. Theft? Seth, does that mean I'm gonna get arrested? No jail.
You cruel witch. Allison is still a university student, you know. Such a young person with a long life ahead of her. Are you gonna let all that be ruined for your own stupid ass?
Does that mean that my life is over? Obviously. I'm only 20 years old, damn it. Don't put yourself in the same pot as I.
If you frickin' report this to the police, it's an instant divorce.
Divorce?
If you don't want a divorce, don't report this to the police. You got that?
That ring was a very important treasure of mine. It was given to me by my late darling mother. After Allison started coming to the house more frequently, Seth changed for the worst, and he started making abusive comments to me. What were those 5 years together, happy and very much in love? Mark my words, I'm going to make those two regret what happened today. Forever. And I will definitely get back that precious ring of mine, overflowing with memories of my mother. Unforgivable. Troublebusters initiate. Allison had started staying at the house almost every night now. And I, whose love for my sister lovey-dovey husband had run out completely, was calmly waiting for the perfect time to strike. Oh, Allison, I'm sorry. I'm busy with something else right now, so could you please get that? Aww. The show was really getting good. What can I do for you?
Huh? Who's that?
They're here. This is the end of you guys now.
Huh?
Seth?
Who the hell are you people? My apologies. My name is Alonzo. Dorian Alonzo. Detective! I'll be direct and straight to the point. Miss Allison, you're suspected of theft, and we would like to ask for your cooperation in our investigation.
Suspected of theft? What do you mean?
Helen, don't tell me you...
What now?
You didn't report to the police, did you?
You can't be serious. The worst. This bitch is... Seth! What should I do? Am I gonna get arrested?
Is there something you have in mind for which you could be guilty?
Guilty of what, Mr. Alonzo? I never did anything, you know.
That's right. And in any case, who made such a charge in the first place? I will never forgive anyone who tarnishes my sister's honor. I'll sue them. A store that specializes in accessories, sir. We received a report asking us to investigate suspected stolen property of theirs.
No way. The clerk in that store? No way.
Shut the frick up. Why would she be suspected of stealing something just because she sold it off? Which store was that? I'ma call the head office and file complaints immediately.
Well, that'll be futile.
Huh?
I told you it's futile, Seth. They, or rather, we, have evidence in our possession that suggests you stole something. What are you talking about? What evidence?
What the hell did you do?
About that. You see, the day after the incident with my room, I was visiting the pawn shop where Allison had said she sold the ring. I hope it's here.
No, not this one. Or this one. Or this one.
Welcome, ma'am. My name's Melanie, head manager of the establishment. Were you looking for something in particular?
Oh, it's a ring with a big red ruby on it, you see.
A red ruby. Ah, we offered a handsome price for such a ring to a young female customer 2 days ago. Could that be it?
Yes, ma'am. That should be it. But the fact it's not here anymore means...
No, ma'am. This is an expensive item, and we have it displayed in the showcase.
There it is. There it is. Thank God. Thank God. How much does it cost? I'd like to purchase it now.
Ah, yes, ma'am. This will be $3,500.
$3,500?
Yes, ma'am. It's in very good condition and has no scratches at all, and so that reflected in the price.
No way. That's way too expensive, and I can't buy it back at that kind of price.
Excuse me? Buy it back, ma'am? Pardon me, ma'am, but if you don't mind, could you tell me exactly what happened with this ring?
Oh, yes, of course, Miss Thompson. And so I told Melanie everything that had happened so far. Taking someone's property without permission and selling it is flat-out theft and nothing else. She stated that at a store and business they had a responsibility to report this to the police as a stolen item pawned. So Melanie kindly contacted the police.
A stolen item? Pawned?
I didn't steal it. I just decided to sell it and buy a new one because it didn't suit me. That's recycling.
What excuse that is. Listen, that was my accessory. It was never yours.
But Seth told me that I could use whatever I wanted in this house and treat it like it belonged to me.
Huh? No, I think I nuanced what I said a little differently.
What? You didn't mean it?
How insane are you, Allison? Anyway, you took what belonged to me, sold it, and replaced it with something you wanted. Is there any better word than theft to describe this whole thing?
Helen, are you serious about this? I told you if you did something stupid, you'd get divorced immediately.
Yeah, you told me. And what of it?
And what of it? What the?
Divorce? I welcome it with open arms. If you think that I'll always remain a woman who can only do housework, you're very wrong, Seth.
You know full well that no matter where you go, there's no way you'll find a job. If you get divorced here and now, your life will be over, literally. Good luck!
As though my life is over. You're a very funny woman, Allison.
What now? You're disgusting.
Whose life is really gonna be over,
What do you mean?
You know, you guys have been saying whatever you like for a while now, but are you two okay? You really want to take that attitude?
Say that again, I dare you.
As I implied, I haven't reported to the police yet.
Oh.
That would mean...
That means that if I hand over this damage report to Mr. Alonzo and Mr. Valentine now, it'll develop into a criminal case. What do you think will happen once I do that?
Oh, will I get arrested?
Even if you weren't arrested per se, if you were found guilty of a crime, you will receive a sentence of probation, a criminal record, and a letter of expulsion from university.
What? No! I absolutely don't want that. All that'll remain of my student loan.
You seem to be getting sharper, Allison. Yes, all of that will happen.
No! I want to enjoy my university life more. I definitely don't want to quit. Help me, Seth, darling.
You're really okay with us getting a divorce? I've already signed the divorce form, you know. Now what, eh? You have no chance of winning in life because you can only survive as a housewife.
Yeah. I hand you this and you give me that form of yours.
It's too much. Too bright. Please.
A divorce form and a victim report. You and your pea-brain can figure out which one is more disadvantageous for someone, right?
God frickin' damn it.
Oh, wait, Miss Helen. Listen, actually, there is a reason for this.
Reason?
Yes. Actually, I was deceived by Seth, you see.
What? Allison, what did you just say?
You were deceived.
I really didn't want to do this, but Seth wanted to kick you out of the house so that he could live with me.
Allison, what the hell are you saying?
What do you mean, what the hell? I'm just telling the truth. You said it would cost us money to kick Miss Helen out of the house, so you suggested I infiltrate your house and sell all her valuable things while you were on trip to Hawaii.
Hey, that's a pretty good lie, I admit. I don't remember it at all.
Gonna play the I don't know nothing wild card? The answer is this. How did I ever even know where the key to the drawer Miss Helen kept her accessories was hidden?
Now that you mention it, it's true that only Seth and I know where that key is. No one else could possibly.
You just got frickin' lucky and found it. A thief sent for mischief and trouble, like an outrageous sister I frickin' got.
What? What are you talking about? This was all your idea.
I know nothing! Helen, listen, please! I was wrong. This girl is a terrible liar. I took care of her so much, knowing she would be in danger, but she's still willing to pin the blame on her brother.
Shut the frig up. You never stop taking advantage of me. And you're trying to make me the only one to blame?
Enough! Shut up! You thieving bitch! I don't know anything! You did it all!
I seriously cannot believe it. Miss Helen, don't be fooled. This guy's a true scumbag. Because everything I just said is true, through and through. Believe me, please. I'm not a bad person. It was all orchestrated by this prick.
Helen, don't be fooled! This woman eats lies for breakfast! I was deceived by this bitch! I'm going to sever my ties with her! You are neither my sister nor my family!
Well then, gentlemen, here you go.
12:17 p.m. on June 21st. Miss Helen, report received. The report! She's already submitted it!
Oh, I'm sorry. Your monologues were too long for me to listen to, so I decided to leave the rest of the detectives here.
What the hell? Well, from what I've heard so far, there's no doubt that Allison was the one who committed the crime, and Seth was the one who orchestrated it all. This case was so easy because you two completely forgot that there was not one, but two detectives here, and confessed to all your crimes.
No. I'm telling you, I just did what I was told to do. You're the one that did it, so you're the perpetrator, understand? Even if you did commit a crime because you were instructed to, it would still make you very guilty.
But there isn't any proof. Is there any proof that I told her to do all this?
Seth, darling, is it really okay to sell all those accessories?
Oh, no problem, Allison. In particular, that precious ruby ring will fetch a high price for sure.
All that's left to do is use the divorce form as a threat to drive her into a corner. Then a nice, easy life will be ours.
This'll be so easy. When did you...
That night, I decided that I would do whatever it took to get my ring back. And to break ties with you motherfrickers, I set up an audio recorder to gather evidence.
An audio recorder? When did you...
But I never expected such an outrageous conversation to take place. I was beyond shocked. I was in a state of catatonic nothingness, you know.
Oh, Helen, please forgive me. It was an act of impulse. I really do love you.
I've always respected you too, Miss Helen. I used your stuff without permission only because I only wanted to try out what the charming Helen Smith was always using.
I knew you had so much charm from the beginning, Helen. Those maturity pheromones or something, overflowing as we get older. But ever since we got married, I was too bashful to say it out loud to you.
I don't care. Ah, I see. Yeah, I see what he means. You have a mature charm of an accomplished lady. And yet, I created so much chaos in your room, thinking of that measly toddler like me could possibly become someone like you, Miss Helen. I don't care.
So please, forgive me, Lady Helen.
Oh my freaking god. Could you two just shut the frig up? You've only been saying things to soften me up when you know full well you were saying very different things about me in the recording. The hell do you mean you love me? The hell you mean you respect me? The hell you mean I have a mature charm of an accomplished lady, eh?
I'm so sorry.
Do you know how much I've been hurt because of the two of you blockheads? Eh?
We apologize. Forgive me.
Christ above forgiveth you for your evil deeds. Will I, the eye of dread and scorn, henceforth forgiveth you?
Holy damn! Even Saitama One Punch Man gonna go pale with fear here. For real.
There's no point in talking to the two of you scumbags anymore. I'm sorry, but your lives are coming to an end. Sayonara, suckers.
Helen.
Miss Helen.
Well then, we'll have plenty of time to listen to your stories back at the station. Come now. Hop on inside. No! Forgive me, Lady Helen!
It's all over. All that's left to do now is to leave the rest to my lawyer. Welcome home, Mom. The two criminals were later found guilty, and while he only received a period of probation, his workplace found out and he was fired. Similarly, Allison was expelled from school and managed to make ends meet by working part-time.
Even if I want to get a job again, I can only find day jobs because of my criminal record. My life is over.
Stop complaining like that and go find work quickly. I can only make ends meet with my part-time job money until this month.
Mortgage payments, alimony claims, student loan payoffs, loan repayments, and compensation for accessories that are now in someone else's possession. Even after deducting the division of assets, the only thing left in his name is roughly 120 grand in debt. Just because of a theft of a few $1,000s, their lives have been completely disrupted. On the other hand, as for me, I wonder if I'll be okay. I'm so nervous.
Oh, please, you'll be great, Helen, dear. I'm sure you'll be hired immediately. Just be yourself.
Thank you for your confidence, Melanie. Well then, I'll be going.
Good luck.
Thanks to Melanie's kindness, I ended up sharing her apartment with her until I was able to support myself. Even I had thought that just because I was a housewife for so long, I couldn't do anything other than just that. But that couldn't be more wrong. It's never too late to start walking a new path. I vow I will start a new life from scratch once again. Keep moving forward towards a brighter future tomorrow. Together now. Troublebusters. Would you please divorce my son soon? I feel like a cow or a horse would be fine as long as it isn't you.
It seems like Mrs. Smith doesn't like me. That's why I'd like to ask you to give me back the money I paid into the building this house.
What? But why all of a sudden?
My name is Melanie. I'm a 31-year-old wife who sincerely regrets living with my husband Logan's parents. I cannot believe I went along with such a terrible decision, but no matter how I regret it, time will not turn back.
I just knew marrying a woman who was over 30 and not taken was a huge mistake. If you're 30 and never got a husband, it's not like you're good enough as a woman. And even more, Logan's living should be enough to make ends meet. But I hear you're a part-time housewife.
I thought it would be a good idea to save up as much as possible for when we have a daughter or son. I also bought a house, ma'am.
What are you saying? Logan was the one who bought the house. You're just living there, aren't you?
Whew, that was awesome. Thanks for waiting, Melanie. Shall we go shopping now?
Oh, going shopping, are you? Splendid.
But more importantly, the two of you are together again. You get along really well, huh?
After all, she is your chosen wife, Logan. I just cannot help but think that Melanie is so adorable.
Is that so? Good for you, Melanie.
Yes, dear.
But Logan, this is unfortunate.
Unfortunate?
Melanie seems to really want to clean the ventilation fan and the drains in the bathroom. I'm sorry, but can you go shopping alone this time, Logan?
Is that so, Melanie?
Yes.
I'll help too, then.
Oh, no. This is our mission as housewives, right, Melanie?
Yes, ma'am. That's right, ma'am.
I see. Well, if that's the case, it's a bad idea to interfere.
I'm sorry, sweetheart. Why don't you go shopping with your father this time?
Eh? With Dad?
George? Oh, George!
What's going on? All this noise early during the day.
How about you get your lazy butt out of the house and go shopping with Logan?
Logan, where are we going? It's a Japanese products exhibition downtown. Ha! I think that would be a good chance for a nice drink.
It's decided then. Well then, get going. See you soon. Now, Melanie, I wonder if you could explain to me why exactly you meant to go out with Logan without my permission? Are you all for play and no work? You sure got guts, girl. I guess that's also a result of your parents' education, eh? If so, could you please pass them a message? Thanks to your insensitive daughter, my blood pressure is rising every damn frickin' day. When I was young, I devoted myself to my husband, my mother-in-law, and my father-in-law. That's all I thought about was them when I lived. Listen, Melanie, I'm not doing this out of spite for you. Everything is for your sake. I'm going to spend my whole life trying to fix your bad habits. Well then, to the hair salon I go now.
Why should I be the only one who has to go through this? From then on, I worked hard to get myself recognized by Mr. and Mrs. Smith as a worthy wife of their son. I quit my job, which I loved, but that didn't do anything better, either. On the contrary.
In the end, nothing frickin' changes for you whether you continue working or quit.
When in the world will you become a proper housewife, eh?
Even that was used as knives to my heart. However, I couldn't bring myself to tell Logan about all of this. I can't tell him the truth. He thinks that his mother and I are good friends. The two of them always try to be toxic only when Logan isn't around, or when he wears earphones to completely block outside sounds for whatever reason. No, it's not like the two of them are saying all these harsh things because they want to harass me. All I have to do is to become a wife who's just perfect in their eyes. I'm already past 30, so it's tough for me to remarry. I even gave up my career to push myself to be better. If he abandons me as such, suddenly there'll be nothing left for me. But even if there is something.
Would you please divorce my son soon? I feel like a cow or a horse would be fine as long as it isn't you. Hey, Melanie, why the hell do you wash the dishes with warm water? It's a waste of gas. Freaking running off to work every day. There are plenty of women who can take your place and do better. If you disobey us, we'll freaking throw you out.
It would be best for us if you left because we would be able to use this newly built house more freely, eh?
There's nothing good you can feel proud about because you're Logan's wife.
Ah, good times indeed. Logan, son, are you drinking enough? Yes, sir, I am. Hey, Samantha, darling. The onion soup is all gone. So is the beer.
Ah, yes, coming. Hey, enough dawdling, bitch. Shake a leg, will you?
Yes, ma'am, at your service.
I'll carry over the beef stew. You bring over another crate of beer, all right?
Understood, ma'am.
Here we are. This is Samantha's special beef stew with jalapenos.
And here's the beer, ladies and gents.
The stew is truly amazing. Oh, Melanie isn't exactly good at cooking, you see, right, Melanie?
Yes, ma'am.
That's not true. Melanie's... Ah!
I'm so sorry.
Oh dear, what a mess.
You can't even bring us a beer properly. What on earth are you doing? Leaving all the preparations and actual cooking to Samantha, girl. What? Is that true, Melanie?
That would be...
If so, that's terrible. If that's true, why did you quit your job? That question should be evident.
You wanted to slack off, but not on my watch.
You leave it to your kind husband and mother-in-law while you enjoy my self-indulgent life.
What happened if I said no and denied everything? No one will believe me anyway. Even my husband Logan has taken a negative stance towards me. Is it not possible anymore? I don't want to be swayed by my parents-in-law's lies and get hurt anymore. I wanted to do something about it, but...
That's enough. Look, this time we're out of potato salad, so go get some.
I can't do it. I can't bear it anymore. My body just won't hold up any longer. The move I didn't want to use, but we ballin' now. We ballin'. To protect thyself. It seems like Mrs. Smith doesn't like me. Unforgivable. Troublebusters initiate. That's why I'd like to ask you to give me the money back I put into this building.
What? But why? All of a sudden?
But why all of a sudden? That's exactly how I felt when I moved in with Mr. and Mrs. Smith. These two people who had been so kind to me turned into literal demons.
Demons, you say? How dare you?
That's right. You were saying all those things for your own sake.
Didn't really feel like all that at all. From the two of you,
Well, not important anyhow. Nothing's gonna change. You pretty much already said you would leave.
Wait, Mom, don't say that so easily. I have no intention of breaking up with Melanie. What the hell happened, honey? Why did you suddenly start saying things like that?
Every single day that passed, I wondered when would be the right time to bring up the finances that went into this house.
But why is that? Well, I do admit that the attitude of Mom tonight isn't considerate in the slightest, but I was wondering if that was just a mishap because of the relationship between the two of you. Could it be? Was it completely different and you were being abused by my parents?
That's exactly.
There's no way that's true. Enough with the unnecessary comments.
That's right. We were teaching you for your own sake, I say.
I really don't think that's the case.
Right there! Stop with the bullshit!
Just how stupidly ignorant can you be?
Oh, really? Me, ignorant? So is it because I'm ignorant that I receive such words from both of you?
Would you please divorce my son soon? I feel like a cow or a horse would be fine as long as it isn't you. Hey, Melanie, why the hell do you wash the dishes with warm water? It's a waste of gas. Freaking running off to work every day.
What is going on in that pea brain while you live, eh? What? What the hell is this?
No. Logan, this is not what you think.
The hell you mean, Mom? You're saying horrible things to Melanie.
No. All that was just to get her motivated. I'm definitely not saying these things to intending to hurt her.
It would definitely hurt if someone said such things to anyone. Don't tell me you two did this behind my back.
And psychological harassment is an act that can also be punished for. It's only a matter of who will be more guilty and obtain a criminal record first. My bugging the house or the abuse from my parents-in-law.
This is editing. Strange editing. Malicious editing. I indeed treated Melanie harshly, but that's because I want you to be a good wife. We were attentive to the problems and provided strict guidance.
That's a lie. You were just yelling at me for some conceivable reason to get me out of here, weren't you?
Shut the hell up! Enough being paranoid!
This is also self-justification. Logan, don't let her fool you. This is the kind of woman she was from the beginning. She doesn't appreciate the teachings of her predecessors and attempts to exact her revenge. She even lies to try to trick me. I'm Logan's mother, you know. So to speak, the mother of the man you love. This isn't just my problem. Logan's reputation value is also getting tainted indirectly because of all of this.
Huh? Why is my reputation getting tainted?
You don't like that, do you? You don't like it.
No, I don't like it. But in reality...
Rest assured, the audio data taken by Melanie alone is no proof of any psychological harassment. That child's brought about her own self-destruction. That kid is finished.
Oh, nothing's finished, Mrs. Smith.
No, I will not forgive this. Been keeping an eye on you for so long and you forget your gratitude to try to trick us. Can't live with any wife like that.
at least give her the money back.
Yes, indeed. Even if you say you paid for the house, it's probably around $1,000 at most, right?
What are you talking about, Mom? This house is in the name of Melanie, and we paid for a pre-deposit 60 grand from her savings, you know?
What? But didn't you buy this house?
There's no way I, an ordinary officeman with an annual income of just over $30,000, can buy a new house in the $500,000 class. Even if I wanted to get a loan, I would be rejected at the screening.
What? Is that your actual annual income, son?
Yes, it is, and I'm pretty ashamed of it, so please don't say too much about it. Anyways, this house belongs to Melanie and Melanie only. So if she demands that you return the money, you have to return it.
No, impossible to suddenly come up with 60 grand.
Can't make do with anything if you got nothing after all.
So how about you move out of my house?
Leave? What an arrogant...
Huh? What's wrong with it, Mrs. Smith? You two were trying to kick me out, weren't you?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Groundless accusations. Why do you want to make us the bad guys so much?
Like I want to make you guys the bad guys since you already are the bad guys.
Oh, the green-haired bitch is so stubborn.
Maybe we aren't pushing hard enough. A new house and a husband and son. For me, you and Logan are my only family. I tried my best to like her seriously, but I couldn't. I really cannot like Melanie.
Looks like we ain't got no choice but to boot her ass from our home.
This was the decisive conversation that made me decide to cut my ties with the two of you.
You even recorded all of that?
I'm sorry, but desperate situations call for desperate measures. In any case, you two monsters were cunning and really made it so that your true nature was nowhere to be found.
I can't believe you even said this.
I feared that if I remained idle, I'd have a mental breakdown, so I decided to abuse my great authority and my ownership of this house to kick you out. Give me back the money I spent on building this house. If you can't do that, leave and never come back.
Seems like chaos is ensuing here, so we'll be going home.
Thank you for the meal today. Please let me know when your problem is resolved again.
Hey, you're not taking our side?
I don't think that's fair, given that we invited you over for drinks. What is with these pricks?
They were the ones who invited us to come.
I'll just never have anything to do with these dicks again.
Good, we'll deal with those two later. So what will you do, eh? Are you going to pay? Are you going to leave?
Where are you telling us to live after you kick us out, eh?
Well, if I know, Mrs. Smith, wouldn't it be appropriate to live in a house that matches your income?
You cocky little banshee! We're living on our pensions over here!
I don't think we're gonna be downgraded to dying under a bridge, but it'll be darn near that for sure. I will not accept that.
Nothing I can do. I can't help but hate and despise the two of you.
And what are you standing around for, all quiet, Logan? Your parents are at risk here. FYI, I ain't being absent-minded, George. You are for sure. That's why you ain't saying. I'm just quietly waiting for Melanie's punishment upon you two to be carried out.
What? Logan? Don't tell me you're going to side with Melanie.
That's what anyone would do after listening to a recording like that. I can't forgive you the most for hurting Melanie, though. And I also can't forgive you for deceiving me either. Melanie, my dear wife, I'm so sorry. I didn't know the situation indeed, but that's no excuse. I couldn't protect you in the slightest.
It's all right, Logan, honey. After all, they've been harassing me all this time when you weren't around, or when you were occupied with something else. I also should have consulted you right away, too. I was scared to find out what would happen in the event you didn't believe me. What if you started to hate me? That's why I didn't take any action until today.
No, there was nothing wrong with you, Melanie. I'm sorry, Mom, Dad, but as of henceforth, I renounce you as my parents. Do you think I can continue our parent-child relationship as before, after finding out my own parents were hurting my precious wife? I see. Then allow us to apologize. Stand the frick up now! I don't want to see such stupid damn insincere apologies!
The hell you mean allow us? You dickheads are truly rotten to the core. I loved both of you before I got married to Logan. That's why I decided I would live with you. I thought buying a house for you was a good idea.
Melanie, dear, I'm truly sorry. I acted like I was trampling on your feelings. I tried to do my best to love and treasure you, but it turned out to be impossible. After all, you are the girl who stole our Logan from us. No matter how many good deeds I tried to do, I couldn't see anything positive return to me at all. In my rational mind, I tried so hard to love you. I tried it so many times. Melanie, once you become a parent, you too will understand. If you have a son, you'll understand. I gave birth to Logan through pain and suffering of my stomach. It's only a treasure that this world cannot be replaced. Why would you want to take that away from me? That's Logan in my eyes.
Enough with the selfishness. Don't justify your own cruelty. Logan is not your property. A child does not belong to their parents. You can't be his guardian forever. George Smith found you, the daughter of a stranger, and married you. That is you to him, Samantha. That would mean that your husband stole you away from your mother and father, wouldn't it? At that time, did George's parents behave in the same despicable manner as you did? Families create families, and those families create families anew. That's how humanity will prosper, is it not?
I'm telling you, even though I understand all that rationally, I couldn't control my emotions.
If so, we have no choice but to part ways, forever. It's really a pity, though. You were supposed to be the parents of a wonderful man named Logan Smith. I just feel shame. Leave now.
Melanie, dear, I cannot promise it'll happen right away, but I'll see to it that Samantha here sincerely apologizes for everything that happened and changes her attitude. So please, let us stay. Hey, Samantha, bow down.
No.
You must.
Why? I haven't done anything wrong. They're saying they won't accept an apology without sincerity, so it's meaningless.
You're really gonna fight a pointless battle to the end? If things continue like this, we'll have to leave.
Get out now! In the end, I didn't know whether it was a mother's pride or a woman's pride, but Samantha never apologized to me. Living together ended, and the Smiths, who were cut away by their son Logan, ended up in a shabby apartment with $200 to rent, without a bathroom or shower. And the couple of bird brains, well...
If you had kept your head down then...
That's not my fault! I don't know how it feels to be a mother who has a son.
These roundabout arguments continue on and on and on, every single day. And by the way, the neighbors who dogpiled me alongside Samantha without knowing anything, Hendrix and Camilla, suffered greatly after their heinous characters were brutally exposed by a gossip-loving mum friend of mine, Sharon. They're facing complete isolation now. After removing all the pus and gunk from our lives, what Logan and I are waiting for now is our long-awaited eldest son, Trevor. Even if this child were to become a husband, I'll not end up like some bitch like Samantha. I'll bless and praise my lovely son from the bottom of my heart and send him flying off into the world, crying tears of joy for him. Trouble Busters.